Michael Lim, cardiologist with SSM Health, SLU Hospital, and SLU Care. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So before we get to the topic at hand, just to let you know,
You're alive and healthy.
5 polyps,
Oh.
4 small ones, 1 big one, and I got the test results back yesterday, and they were all benign.
Well, you know what we call that now.
What's that?
A gift that keeps giving. You just got a sooner follow-up.
Oh, right, yeah. 3
years, right?
So I got to go back in 3 years.
This is going to be a recurring gift.
I got to go back in 3 years. But I will say this, that it was really no big deal. I mean, it really was. I mean, it was a little annoying, but, you know, to avoid colon cancer,
Yeah.
I'd say it was well worth it.
So the peace of mind concept, I think, needs to be the part that is stressed.
Yeah,
Right? It wouldn't have mattered what the results were that you got.
Right.
It was a good thing.
But I will also say this, that sitting there waiting to go in, I said to myself, I bet myself $100 I'm clean as a whistle because I feel fine. I don't have anything wrong with me. So I was like, I'm doing this because other people are making me, but I know I don't have anything. And I woke up from the deal. They said you had 5. So
There you go.
right. So you really should go and get it checked. So thank you for being one of the ones making me.
Now
go
he's
going to
really keep on you, though.
That's
You know
okay.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said. He said be annoying.
That's
which
okay.
which is what I'm
That's-
best at.
So peer pressure and groupthink really is something that I think can improve health a lot of ways, because individually we can make excuses for ourselves, right? But in terms of our friends and our loved ones, you know, we want to look after them, and we're good at finding out what they need to do. And if enough people are doing that, then, you know, that can motivate the entire group to make good decisions.
There you go. All right. Today you want to talk about what? A brand new study?
Well, it's an interesting survey, sort of like Family Feud. Top
Survey says.
top 7 answers on the board. The question is, if you had high blood pressure,
Yes.
what would you be willing to do to manage that high blood pressure? And if we asked the question differently from a Family Feud standpoint and said, what is the least favorite response?
Exercise.
Exercise. Fascinating. This is sort of a look into all of us,
Right.
And not surprising, I don't think, when you kind of just step back and say, "Wow, okay, yeah," because that takes a lot of work.
Right.
You know, if exercise was easy, I don't think we'd be talking about it here.
Right.
You know, but it takes a lot of work. Time of the day is stretched really thin. Seemingly big barriers to be able to do that kind of thing. But the problem, I think, in the bigger picture is, well, that's probably the cheapest and most effective way to not just take care of high blood pressure, but take care of a whole bunch of other stuff.
Right.
Because the number one choice, what people said they were willing to do is, oh, yeah, I'll take medications.
Of course.
So, you know, having a little bit of insight into what human nature is I think the point of why I wanted to talk about it is, let's just realize what we do. And where our choices are going to take us. And we'd rather take a pill than to say, well, yeah, I'm going to exercise 3 or 4 times a week. And that's interesting.
Sitting on the couch and watching television wasn't one of the responses.
Well, that's akin to, I'm not exercising, I'm going to take a pill.
Right. I mean, you will avoid doing the right thing for as long as possible if there is some alternative.
And the second alternative was if there was a tea that you
miracle
could
tea.
drink
Right.
that would lower your blood pressure, I'd do that too. That was the second most popular choice. So yeah, it is kind of a thing of, you know, that's not quite the best way to probably lower healthcare costs, to make sure that we're doing as good as we can for ourselves, not just treating singular conditions, right? So treating blood pressure helps cardiovascular risk. So it improves your ability to stay away from heart attacks, stay away from strokes. But when you exercise, you do that plus
Yeah.
you do a whole lot of other things. You stay away from the issues of being overweight. You stay away from and control the ability to regulate blood sugar better. And I'm just scratching the surface, there's so many other things.
There's a million benefits to exercising every day.
Now, the biggest pundit would be, well, you know, I'm going to end up having my knees or my hips replaced because I'm going to wear those out. So it's not really that much cheaper. There's always an excuse, right? There's always an excuse, and so that's not really an excuse. I think
the interesting thing about exercising, and I go through this. Sometimes I can beat it back. Sometimes I can't. I'm no better than anybody else. But it's the opposite of walking into a bar. When you walk into a bar, you're excited, right? But when you leave a bar, you're like, oh man, why did I do that? That was the worst, right?
You just got a lot of insight into McGraw evening experiences.
When you walk into a gym, you're like, I don't want to go. This is awful. Why am I doing this? This is terrible. But you walk out of the gym and you're like, I'm so glad this is the greatest feeling in the world.
Which is why I equate, you know, exercise to sort of like kids brushing their teeth. As you know, your 4 or 5 year old does not intuitively come up to you and say, "Dad, it's time for me to brush my teeth. Can I do that now?" No, they're doing everything else but brushing their teeth. And you say, "Hey, you know, McGraw, you brush your teeth?" Yeah. No. Did you really brush your teeth? And you make them go up and you make them do it, and they think they're being completely punished. And they do it twice a day because you force them to. And over a period of time, they develop this in terms of this is just what happens. This is the routine. And so we're going to get rid of the bar analogy and we'll just talk about the gym because I don't think we want to use the bar as like
that
as
bar
the
analogy
routine.
wasn't bad, Doctor.
Everybody understood what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we want to call that as the routine. So we're just going to pass on that one. But if the routine is I go to the gym, or if it's I don't know where today came from, but thank God, you know, today is the day. Get out and walk.
Right.
30 minutes today, get out and walk, whether it's on your lunch hour or whether when you get done before that sun goes down, you get out and walk today at 30 minutes and you get out and walk tomorrow 30 minutes. Now you're starting to build a new routine, and that's going to make exercise work for you.
Dr. Michael Lim, cardiologist with SSM Health, SLU Hospital, and SLU Care. Good stuff. You're always welcome here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Check that, 820.